Hey there, this is future Squill. I just want to let you know ahead of time. I had to record this interview using OBS software, which I'm not super familiar with because I couldn't use Zoom like normal. So the noise suppression is a little off. You're probably going to hear some background noise, which I apologize. This is the best I could do, but please enjoy an interview with the legend Yuki Ishikawa. So I think that'd be a good first question to start. What did growing up as a fan of Antonio Inoki mean to you, and what did he inspire in you?
Yeah, because that's a really much different generation from you. Maybe I want if you can understand or, but about I'm now 58 years old. So when I was young, mm, there was not so information about the job, about the future, you know, because not the internet. So, but just parents say do a study,
Mm-hmm.
you know, don't have a dream about like I want to be a famous. You cannot be a famous. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot be like so special.
Mm-hmm.
But the boys have ambitious, right?
Mm-hmm.
But mm, always I felt frustration from like common sense,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that grown up people say. But I don't know how to resolve it. But one time I watched on the TV Mr. Inoki fighting,
Mm-hmm.
right? Something so I was inspired and I was shocked because only one grown-up person
Mm-hmm.
told, told us how you should have dreams and you struggle and fight to get your dream.
Mm-hmm.
See? Mm. So that's why I shocked and I inspired. I can do it.
Yeah.
I can do it. Yeah. Then he told us, not told, but just inspiration. You know,
Mm-hmm.
told us like, hey boys, you can do it. You can tell your dream, then fight and make it dream come true. I thought it was a truth. You
Mm-hmm.
know, that's why I told to the everybody, like even the grown-ups. But they don't believe me. They say, but Inoki is a very famous man. That's why he told like that. Real is real, not a dream. You have to be realistic.
Mm-hmm.
But so they denied my dream, no? Like they denied my dream. Same thing is same like they denied Inoki.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I angry, so angry. Then I said, okay, I show you, make a proof. You guys all wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Inoki is right.
Yeah.
So I make a dream myself as Inoki says. Then I said I'll be a professional wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
That's the start of my dream.
So
Yes.
then, what did it mean to you to eventually get to actually wrestle him? He was wearing those fun white pants.
White pants? What?
Yeah, yeah,
What do you
he
mean?
was wearing long silly pants when you
Ah,
wrestled him. You
yeah,
had the
yeah,
white
that
trunks, yeah.
yeah. You mean that when I fight with Mr. Inoki?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was because uh, that's a story. Uh, Inoki was just a guest
Mm-hmm.
of that time. No? Mr. Fujiwara asked Inoki to come and watch the show, please. You're a guest. See? Then Inoki coming up. Hey, I'm so glad to see you guys. Very good fight, but I felt so excited. Now I'll take off my shirts. Somebody fight. Because that's the story.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the official fight. That's like sparring. That's why Mr. Inoki has a white pants, long pants. I was after the myself match. That's why that official has official gear. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's
What
the
did that
all
what
of
did
the
that
time.
what did that mean to you emotionally to be able to do that? To be able to go in the ring with Mr. Inoki?
What mean? Sorry.
What did it mean to you, like emotionally? Like, what did you feel about that?
Yeah. Because that was so amazing. Because I spent more than 15, no, more than 10 years, more than 10 years, Really beginning, I said, I will be a professional wrestler and step on same ring with Inoki.
Mm-hmm.
I told about that when I was maybe junior high or maybe high school student. Nobody believed that
Mm-hmm.
except very few my best friends. Nobody believed that. But you know, at that time, no information. I told you, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to become a professional wrestler. Only I know thing is just a training, thousand squat, thousand push up. No connection.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, I kept like that, but that make like create my fate.
Mm-hmm.
This they led me to Inoki finally.
Mm-hmm.
See, nobody believed me my saying, but finally, Mr. Inoki is standing in front of me. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Unbelievable, huh? That was a very long uh, journey for me. I had to talk to you later. Mm. Only thing I wanted to tell Mr. Inoki, you know, you are right.
Mm-hmm.
All over the world that the stupid grown-ups were wrong.
Mm-hmm.
See? I thought so. I believed that. I wanted to tell him.
Mm-hmm.
In these days, that is so many SNS and something, even the president, American president, you can writing the letter, right? Writing the type,
Mm-hmm.
sending the message, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at that time, how can make contact with so famous people,
Mm-hmm.
right? Even I write down the thousand to fan letters, that's not possible. Maybe he doesn't read,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Of course, I cannot. We don't have an email, so that's why I we had to develop myself to become the same stage. Have to face in person.
Mm-hmm.
Bet my all my life. See? Then finally, I could tell him, "Thank you, Mr. Inoki. I believe to you, and you taught us, boys, dream will dream can be true." See? Thank you very much. That was the only thing I wanted to tell him. Spend more than 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
right? Not like an email. Hey, young boy, okay? Well, understand? That's so different. I don't know. I hope you understand that meaning.
Yeah, no, I get
Mm.
it. So,
Mm.
you mentioned Mr. Fujiwara. What was it like training under Fujiwara in Pro Wrestling Fujiwara Gumi? And I know you also trained
Yes,
with Boris Malenko and Karl Gotch.
I know. Really beginning thing is I joined to Mr. Sayama's gym,
Mm-hmm.
shooting at the time,
Yeah.
you know. Then I met Mr. Kargochi there
Mm-hmm.
because Mr. Sayama invited Kargochi to coach, like
Mm-hmm.
a temporary coach. Then about we have maybe we're 50 students and Mr. Guts there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He coaching us like this, submission, like this conditioning training. I don't know why, but he find out to me, hey boy, your body look like very good, but maybe you do just lifting, heavy weighting training. Maybe that is no good for the wrestling. Can you do this push up? Can you do this like moving? Like special push ups.
Hindu push-ups, right?
Yeah. Hindu push up and something like that. So hey, you cannot do it, right? Because your muscle is a counterfeit. Nisemono. Hey, he's joking, huh? Joking, but not really real. That's why, okay, I gonna change my body. I promise, Mr. Gods. Something like that story. But of course, I don't know. He remember about that or no.
Mm-hmm.
Then, as that generation, small guys like me couldn't be even the enter the even that they let me enter the company.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot be a young boy,
Yeah.
Yeah, if we pass the test, finally, oh, you pass the whole test, but fail because too small. That's why so no chance to get in the professional wrestling team, no?
Mm-hmm.
Then I think that, okay, I fly to the United States and visit the Mr. Gotch, then met him in person again
Mm-hmm.
and asked him to be a student. Okay, that's the start, After I graduated the university,
Mm-hmm.
I fly to the United States. But, I tell you again, not like in these days. No address, no telephone number, even no Google map. I have only two informations, like an article in the magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Front of Mr. Carl Gotch house. Gotch is there, wife is there. Then behind his house, like a small lake. But at that time, I never seen the huge lake. But actually, it was a pond, like a, you know. But I saw that. Then okay, only I know is that Odessa in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Okay, I gotta visit Odessa and let's find out the lake. I thought that must be find out his house. But once I fly to the Florida, arrive to the Tampa airport, then ask the taxi to take me to Odessa town. Park, lake, orange tree, like a field. What is this? What is this? Unbelievable. How can I find out that? See? Then taxi cab said, hey boy, Japanese boy, how come down here? You don't know the detailed address. You don't know the number. How can I find out that his house, But I said, sorry, but I told my stories,
Mm-hmm.
how I loved Inoki and how I struggled to chase the dreams. That taxi driver inspired.
Uh-huh.
Then, okay, boy, I gonna find out for you. That's so. Nice man. I still remember that number 11 yellow cab, Mr. Don Doce. Mm. He drive around, while looking at the magazine photo. But not possible. Then one time he told me, hey boy, let's take a break. Hmm. One stop there at the stores, all the stores. Then I buy coffee for you. Oh, thank you. Then we step out and into the store. All right. Then Mr. Don Doce, that driver, bring the magazine and show the customers. Hey, somebody knows this old man. Can you believe that? One old lady, look at this. Oh my God. Why? This old man is my neighbor. Exactly my neighbor. Why he is in so magazine? Where is your house? Then we got the information and visit the Gotch's house. We finally find out that. Like a movie, huh? Yeah. Then we ring a bell on the Mr. Gotch is there. Of course, we first impression, he not remind me because I was in the just one person in the 50 student, only met one time, right? But I said, hey, Mr. Gotch, I make a real muscle. Change my muscle. Huh? He reminded me of that. Oh, that boy. How come you find out my place, man? Japanese people, I hate that. I hate Japanese people because everybody like a ninja. Then he welcomed me. We talked. Then he introduced Mr. Malenko. Then you bet Mr. That boy, like maybe, yeah, that time I cannot let you stay in my house, but instead I introduce my friend, that Rory Malenko, Boris Malenko, right? He has a good gym at the downtown. So, and also I promise you, boy, I visit there. So I gonna teach you many times. Okay. Then I made contact with Mr. Marenko, and I stayed in Marenko's house, then training over there. That's 3 months. Just 3 months I could stay. Because at that time we couldn't get a visa, but only pilot program. You don't know that. Just only maximum 3 months is, if I had a around the trip ticket, I could be there in America. Yeah, that's a great day. Then at that time they have two rings: American Entertainment Style Pro Wrestling and UWF Style Pro Wrestling. Then of course I training both. Then
Had you been watching
after
UWF style when you were back at home?
not so really, not so, because only I know the Inoki.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course I know that. I know that. But shooting, MMA, and yeah, of course I know that Mr. Simon's Super Tiger, UWF style. Yes, I know that. Then UWF style ring was Mr. Soranaka was there. You know Mr. Soranaka. Have you ever heard the name? He's a Japanese guy and referee
Okay.
and UWF referee and Mr. Fujiwara's best friend, and also Mr. Gotch's daughter's wife, husband. He lived in the Tampa, Florida, and married with Gotch's daughter. Yeah, that's why he take care of the American wrestlers who fight in the UWF, like Johnny Barrett, Bart Bell, Norman Smiley, maybe all the time like a Ken Shamrock, somebody's. Yeah, that's why. So also I met him and I learned from him and got to come down many times. And in the American style there, Larry Malenko, Boris Malenko taught me. And sometimes Dean Malenko was there. Yeah, like that days. And do you know that Debbie Malenko, that woman wrestler, very technical. I think only one student, a woman student, of Calvert. Anyway, that's the days. When I was 21, maybe when I was 21 years old or 22 years old. How old are you actually?
I'm 21.
Exactly your age. I was there. Yes. Then I had to back to Japan, right? Then Mr. Soranaka, no, told me, hey, toy. At that time, I was called a toy as toy. Toy, toy. Toy. Please wait a little bit. Maybe UWF gonna split like a split three groups.
Mm-hmm.
You wait. Then Mr. Fujiwara established the Fujiwara Gumi.
Mm-hmm.
Then, of course, that the best friend, Mr. Suranaka, was helped Mr. Fujiwara.
Mm-hmm.
Then, Mr. Suranaka called me, Toy, come on. You're going to join the Fujiwara Gumi as a green boy.
Mm-hmm.
That is the start of my story as a pro wrestling. See?
Something I was curious about is during your time in Fujiwara Gumi, some of those other students, Minoru Suzuki, Ken Shamrock, Masakatsu Funaki, they go and form
Mm.
Pancrase. Did you ever think about fighting in that while you were there?
Yes, of course. Ken Shamrock, yes. Many times I took care of him because I was a young boy,
Mm-hmm.
when the foreign countries,
Mm-hmm.
abroad countries, I drive, pick up the airport, pick them up at the airport, and drive back to the dojo. Something take care about the sightseeing, took a bar, yeah, sing together, yeah. Ken Shamrock loved the sing. Love me tender, love me sweet. But he sing a song like 10 times same thing. Anyway, that's a good memory, yeah. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I was very close to the American wrestlers, yeah, at that time because nobody can speak well
Mm-hmm.
in English. So
But
anyway,
when they left and they went to go do
mm,
Pancrase, did you ever think
yeah.
about fighting in Pancrase yourself?
Mm. Yes, I know that because Mr. Funaki asked me, "Hey, Ishikawa, what you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
We gonna leave and establish the pancreas. What you wanna do?" I said, "Just I gonna stay here
Mm-hmm.
because no reason to live here.
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Fujiwara and Mr. Soranaka was there. Mm. Soranaka was already passed away at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Anyways, sorry, I gonna stay here.
Mm-hmm.
Say bye. Then only Mr. Fujiwara and me restart Fujiwara Gumi.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And so when was it
Yeah.
you first met Daisuke Ikeda?
I'm not sure. Maybe after that, they visit Fujiwara Gumi. You know, please let me join. Please let me join as a young boy. I think first is Funaki, Sho Funaki.
Mm-hmm.
First guy, young boy under me, Mr. Funaki. Now Sho Funaki.
Mm-hmm.
Sho Funaki, WWE. Then I think Takeshi Ono came. Usuda
Mm-hmm.
came back. One time he quit it, but he came back. Usuda. And then Daisuke. So then later Alexander, somebody, Yone.
Mm-hmm.
Then all together, I I trained together with them as a leader, young leader.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What
under
did
the
you think
Mr.
about
Fujiwara.
what did you think about them at first? The men who would later go on to form BattlArts with you. Like, what did you think about them when you first met them?
Because at that time, yeah, these are very complicated stories.
Mm-hmm.
One bad guy was there, like an owner, long time old friend with Mr. Fujiwara. Then he close to the Fujiwara since long time. Hey, Fujiwara, how are you? I became a rich and I teach you how to be a rich something. And I have to help you. I'm gonna help you how to run the company. Mm. Then that was make some trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Trouble, you know. Then we got fired. Yeah, all original BattlArts members.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. So that's why. So we not argument with Mr. Fujiwara,
Mm-hmm.
but we have to leave. Say bye. Mm. We beginning, you know. We asked Mr. Fujiwara, why don't we make it together? Another company. Fucked up that guy, bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. First, Mr. Fujiwara agreed, but maybe something very complicated reason he couldn't say bye to him
Mm-hmm.
because something stockholder, like money, you know. I don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, Mr. Fujiwara mm, said we cannot make establish new things, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, then that bad guy say you are fire. Okay, because I think that guy thought that if I say fire, they gonna apologize and I wanna be like a cool, looks cool. But we said we never say sorry. We say thank you. We are lucky in that. Huh? But the only thing is, you know, we don't wanna separate from Mr. Fujiwara. That's why. Uh, but we have to live there. So I say thank you very much, Mr. Fujiwara. We have to go. Then we separate. But we are all young persons. Even me, just 3 years career, all other guys more younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
No famous guy. It, maybe I had some experience uh, fighting the New Japan Pro Wrestling, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Young Lion tournament, but not so famous.
Mm-hmm.
But many people say, Batrat, what is that? Maybe they cannot survive. Yeah, that guy gonna broken up like maybe 3 months. No, I don't think so. 1 month is enough. They're gonna be disappear. Everybody thought that,
Mm-hmm.
but we fight legit to the something like that common sense and resist like bias. That's the BattlArts.
Mm-hmm. So,
What do you
a lot of
Yes.
talk has been made about the style of battle arts, that being bachi bachi. How would you, in your own words, describe that style?
Because that's simple. Simply, only that fight we could do it. you know, we never do American style. We never do not, like this other styles. Just sparring, UWF style.
Mm-hmm.
Only that. Then we start like UWF like Lost Point.
Mm-hmm.
But uh, the day the day we really beginning matches, first matches as a battlers,
Mm-hmm.
I find out somebody find out stuff. Hey, Mr. Ishikawa, we don't have like a score board, zero down count something. Oh my god, how could we do that? We cannot show the audience like a down count, down lost point. Oh my god, how could we do that? Maybe ring announcer tell the number, no down, one down, two down. Fuck, that's a nonsense, Okay, free down, free rope escape. That simply is best. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Story. But luckily, it made a very big success, right? You
Mm-hmm.
know. Mm,
And then how did you
yeah.
come to that? Because Bachi Bachi and Battle Arts overall is known for how hard hitting it was, even in comparison to the other UWF style promotions. Because you're always breaking your nose. There's always blood everywhere. What made you guys decide to fight a more brutal style?
Because that this is one another simple reason. Just mm, expression of our frustration,
Mm-hmm.
anger to the world.
Mm-hmm.
Only that. We beat the guy very strong, like a crazy, but not exactly beat the guy. I gotta hit and punch and try to destroy it behind them.
Mm-hmm.
World, world common sense. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, pro wrestling is easy, monkey show, right? Fuck you. I gonna show you
Mm-hmm.
what is a pro wrestling. That's the fight, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
And so
So not
what?
like simple things. I gonna beat you. No, 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 no. We're gonna destroy all over the world. That's the battle. That's why it's so hard. Hard.
So then, how did you come up with the idea of partnering with other promotions? Because you started working with FMW, BJW, Michinoku Pro. Where did that come about?
Mm. Yes, that's another interesting. We need money,
Hmm.
actually.
Yeah.
like a part-time job. But also, mm, yeah, yeah, that's the maybe first reason. But we have to think about the exact reason. Then we find out like excuse,
Hmm.
no excuse for the policy. Uh, fighting detective team, fighting detective team. You know,
Hmm.
we're gonna search, detect all styles,
Hmm.
and get the good point. That's the start. That's why fighting detective team. We're gonna fight against the FMW. We're gonna fight against even the women. Mm,
Hmm.
yes, that is the start of the battle. That's why we mm, every person we have like 8 people, 8 wrestlers. They
Hmm.
have each different specialty, right? Mm, like a production. No,
Hmm.
maybe your character is better to go over there. You
Hmm.
better to over there. Hmm. Something. So that's why one time, Pride
Hmm.
offer BattlArts. Hey, somebody fight. Please send us somebody uh, fight against Marco Pass at
Hmm.
that time. Remember Marco Pass?
Hmm.
But we think that hey, they asked us somebody. We have to send somebody.
Hmm.
Somebody, that who's gonna better? No, I'm busy. I'm supposed to go to New Japan Pro Wrestling show at that day. How about the Daisuke? I'm All Japan Pro Wrestling. Everyone is so busy. Maybe, yeah, Yone. At that time, Yone is really green, but same like Alexander Green, but not yet, not ready, not ready.
Hmm.
Oh, maybe Alexander is fine.
Hmm.
Okay, send him the prize. Then that's the fate, that's the destiny. He got big something.
And then you teamed up in Pride against Rampage Jackson. How did that happen?
Yes. Mm, yes. Also at that time another very complicated situation though. mm, at that time Butler was very mm, so but Butler will go down at
Hmm.
that time. We need time to explain the details though.
Hmm.
Then anyway, we have to pay to the dream stage. huge money because when the NK hold big matches, we use the many famous guys, Rampage Jackson and Bass and something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I have to cover. Cover. Mm. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, that's enough things. Because at that time I was every time I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I didn't know about the Rampage Jackson. I didn't search that. Okay, anyone, I gotta fight anytime, anybody, Inoki style.
Yeah.
Yeah, or yeah, even the tomorrow fine. Yeah, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But then Otsuka
So
kept getting fights in Pride. He has
yes,
I
yes,
very
yes, yes.
much enjoy watching his Pride fights. In the video
Yeah.
I talked about his fight versus Anderson Silva. They kept asking for him back then after they said him the first time.
Yeah. So uh, Rampage first time. So first time I met him
Mm-hmm.
before the day that match,
Mm-hmm.
before the press conference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm, I felt something that the perfect distance. I
Mm-hmm.
can punch him. I can punch him. Yes, I can't wait. I feel that. That makes sure I gotta punch him. That's why. So I couldn't wait. Excited, excited, excited. Yes. Not fear anything.
Mm-hmm.
So that maybe you remember my face
Mm-hmm.
when I fight with him. Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't wait. I can't wait. And then I step in and really correct distance. Yeah, I got it. Bam! I gotta hit his jaw, but like you still standing. Finally, yeah, he beat me up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes.
Did you how closely were you following MMA at the time? Because it was so interlinked between wrestling
Mm.
and MMA at the time. How closely were you following it as you were doing the Battle Arts shows?
Oh, you mean
Like
for the train?
how were you were you watching every Pride event as it went down? Like were you keeping track of what
Ah,
was going on?
I don't interested in so much about pride.
That's what I was wondering.
Mm. Mm. So that's so because we focus on the BattlArts fighting. No?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. That's so feel interested in about the other things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Mm.
So, one of the most recent shows that's within the Bachi Bachi lineage have been the KT Don We Are the Fighting Detective shows that Fuminori Abe and Takuya Nomura, the astronauts, had put on. Are you proud watching those shows these days, seeing that people are still carrying on the Battle Arts legacy?
Yes. Really, I'm proud of them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're so awesome, very good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because mm, very interesting thing. Abe is crazy,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, he's very smart. Nomura as well,
Mm-hmm.
very smart. Mm. Like, they wanna learn so deep meaning psychology,
Mm-hmm.
mental. You know, what is BattlArts?
Mm-hmm.
What is BattlArts? Like a kind of the religion, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Did they go talk to you before they put on the first show?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. They asked me to use the BattlArts logo and BattlArts name.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't allow that. Not this is not good for you. Then I advised
You wanted to
just
keep it
use the
original.
B. Yeah, just use the B. Then make a story. I give you a B,
Mm-hmm.
but both wings.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have to create by yourself. Hmm. But I think Now only B is famous than original BattlArts, and I hope. Yes.
Do you think there's a audience for a
Mm,
promotion like Battle Arts in the modern day? Like, do you think with the proper support, like if say
mm.
if Abe and Nomura wanted to run their own promotion, do you think people would show up for that?
Yes. I met so many original BattlArts fans.
Mm-hmm.
Then they took some younger generation.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very impressive thing. Hey, hey, Mr. Toy, remember me? Yeah, sure. You chase us. Every matches you came down and cheer us. Thank you. More already she's like a 40 years old something.
Mm-hmm.
I took my friend. She's 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. She is a huge fan of the Yuki Ishikawa. Why so like so old man? Yeah.
And then it's
They
weird about.
understand.
I was gonna say what's weird
Hmm.
about modern day with talking about the information access is like how I got exposed to Battle Arts is on YouTube. I saw those a lot of those matches are uploaded, and that's how I was
Hmm.
able to be exposed to that.
Yeah, I think so. That's why they search the old days battle arts, and we feel the impression. Mm. They know the Abe Nomura, so they watch that show. So something feel different from the common wrestlings.
Mm-hmm.
Same like all the original battlers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm. That's why old generation and the new generation
Mm-hmm.
so excited, so excited about watching. Like a very exclusive mm, atmosphere. Mm. Like I don't know, something like Abe and Nomura said like a field of dreams.
Mm-hmm.
You know, mm. All the wrestlers there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. We are watching. Oh no, we fight together. Like a time travel, time sleep, like a make a dream,
Mm-hmm.
dream mm, place. That's why I love that their show
Mm-hmm.
to watch. And Patriots old fan understand and love that new Patriots show.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Mm,
Do you watch much
yeah.
current wrestling?
No, not 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 so much. Mm, something like sometimes watch, but yeah, different. Not so exciting for
Yeah,
me. Not so exciting for me.
that makes sense. Question I had: one of my favorite wrestlers in the world is actually one of your former students, that being Kana, now known as Asuka in
Yes,
WWE.
yes, yes,
What was she
yes.
like when you trained her?
Yeah, yeah. Kana is very beautiful. Asuka is so beautiful. I was very fan of her, but I never met her.
Mm-hmm.
But one time, something 2005 or something, I got a chance to fight against her, like mixed match.
Yeah.
Lucky. Then we did like a mm, fun matches. No? After that, he told me, hey, Mr. Ishikawa, I'm very fan of the battle art style.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, true? Something like I was surprised. Then I'd like to ask you, please teach me,
Mm-hmm.
she said. So she liked mm, first she liked woman, not woman wrestling, guys wrestling. She
Mm-hmm.
liked that. But once she get in the woman's world,
Mm-hmm.
something different. Old style women's wrestling. Mm. And one time she quit it.
Mm-hmm.
Then at that time she came back,
Mm-hmm.
come back. Then she want to transform, change the fight style.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna fight like a BattlArts, bachi style. Then also good timing for us. I got one student in the BattlArts, woman student.
Mm-hmm.
She also want to be a pro wrestler. I'm thinking, uh, if we could make a woman's BattlArts style,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be amazing. Okay, let's training together.
Mm-hmm.
That's why that's the girl named Oikawa,
Mm-hmm.
Chihiro Oikawa versus Kana. Yeah.
I'll have to. I don't know if you've seen my video, but I made a video on Kana, and yeah, I included
Yes.
their one of their matches together.
Mm. That was a very good timing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. That was the start, training the women's battle style. We training together. You know, Kana came to Koshigaya place
Mm-hmm.
more than maybe 2 hours by train.
Mm-hmm.
So far from, but she's so good. Maybe 3 days, 4 days a week, and once she came, I taught her 5 hours. Yeah, very good training. Yeah, it was a very good time. Mm.
Are you proud
Like
of what she's?
yeah, like a honeymoon. Yeah,
Well, I was gonna
I
ask, are
love
you
that.
proud of what she was able to do to Japanese women's wrestling at the time? Because she would go on to, before she went to the WWE, she had those Kana produced shows. She put on herself. She had those great matches with women like Miko Satomura. Did it make you proud seeing her bring the
Mm,
battle art style to Japanese
yes,
women's
yes,
wrestling at large?
yeah, yes, yes. Even that, I think very beginning of the she get in the NXT, maybe she saved that her skills. But if she did 100%, nobody can fight with her.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Anyway, so I'm so proud of her. But something she's very smart, and I don't know when she starts thinking about getting the WWE tryout, actually not tryout, that like a scout maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Always she thought about how to get the scout.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I think so. She's very smart.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And then, so in the past couple of years, you've been able to wrestle internationally, WXW
Mm.
has booked you, and you faced one of my favorite wrestlers in the world currently, which is Timothy Thatcher. What was it
Yeah.
like getting to wrestle him? Because I know he's a massive fan of yours.
Oh my God. You 21 years older than you like that classical wrestling. Nice, nice,
Mm-hmm.
nice, nice. Okay. He's a very nice guy, Tim Thatcher. Uh, when I was in the Canada, Battle Arts Academy, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
With
So
Santino Marella.
yes, Santino Marella. At that time, Mr. Thatcher, Tim Thatcher visit us
Mm-hmm.
every summer.
Mm-hmm.
Then we spend it together. Yeah. So that's the good days. Yeah. Do you know that the story about Mr. Santino and me, between him and me?
I know that he started an academy in Canada, but not much beyond that, and that you did classes at the academy.
Yes, because Santino mm, was in BattlArts in Japan.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was a very good, very good shoot wrestler,
Yes,
which a lot
yes,
of
yes,
people in the West I think aren't aware of.
yes. But I think very beginning he started the American style pro wrestling. He confusing, like he's very good shoot fighter, but sometimes very difficult to combine the showmanship style.
Yeah.
He confused. But one time he find out the Batrats. Because this is another long story. But his friend find out met the Batrats and hear that information. Okay, I go, me too. Then he came to the BattlArts. That spent a long time, no? One year or more, some then training good. Then he came back to the America, Canada and America, then training there. Then got the chance to be a WWF, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
WWE. Yeah. Then he had another dream, no? Mr. Toy. Toy. Actually, we are friends, Toy. I have another friend, another dream. I want to make a good gym
Mm-hmm.
at the town, Mississauga town, where he was born. Mm. But one problem,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so busy to teaching there because 3, 4 days I have to go on road to the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
I am looking for the coaches, perfect teaching, and of course in the speaking English.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, only me. Yeah, at that time, uh, but was finished,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to I had to do like a truck driver. I didn't drive that, no future.
Mm-hmm.
Then I met Santino
Mm-hmm.
when he came down to Japan for a WWE show. Hey, Toy, let's meet up since a long time. Then we talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's great dream. We call it Anthony. No?
Mm-hmm.
Anthony as a Santino. Anthony, that's good. Yeah, I will be there. Sure. Yes. I don't like in Japan anymore. And I gonna move to Canada. Hmm. Then he set up the house. He set up the cars. Set up the salary. Hmm. Yeah, no reason to deny that. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, I agree. And I fly to the Canada. Yeah. Only, one thing is I have to leave my sons. Like your age, like 18 or 14. Just a little bit miss that. But I think, yeah, it is good for them, you know, because your dad is staying in Canada and teaching the pro wrestling. Fucking so cool, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That
Mm-hmm.
thanks for Anthony. He saved my life. Mm, yes. Okay.
So yeah, yeah.
Thank
So
you.
then from that couple years, you coached over there, got a chance to wrestle internationally.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
what would you like to do? Is there anything left you would like to do in wrestling before you eventually retire? Although I would say it seems like um, wrestlers from your lineage, from that Fujiwara lineage, Fujiwara still isn't retired. He may never retire. So what are your thoughts in regards to like that sort of thing? Like, are there any more matches you really want to do?
uh, Actually, my body is not so good
Yeah.
anymore. Like an old man.
Hmm.
So,
So I think people
mm,
loved that match you did with Daisuke Ikeda in
mm,
WXW. It was like a
yeah,
legends
yeah, yeah.
masterpiece between you two.
Yes. But a very good opportunity for us, to show the in Europe.
Hmm.
Mm. That is thanks for the team structure.
Hmm.
Mm. Because Double XW the Booker was a very big fan of BattlArts, Yuki, Ishikawa, and Daisuke Ikeda like you.
Hmm.
Then Tim said, "Hey, I can make contact with Mr. Ishikawa. Really?" That's the start.
Hmm.
One time they invite me to the WXW show. The next day, Daisuke together.
Hmm.
Mm. Yeah, that is thanks for the team structure and thanks for the make opportunity make meet team structure. Thanks for the Anthony.
Hmm.
Mm. Yeah, BAA Battle Arts Academy.
Hmm.
Yeah. Mm.
So as my final question, I guess I just have to ask, What are your thoughts on how now even younger people like myself are discovering the battle art style? Does that make you happy that your dream is being passed down to younger people of pro wrestling?
Exactly. Yes, of course. Why not? Mm. Something like this is gonna be a great reason. Reason for I live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you very much, young generation, man.
Mm-hmm.
Please love more battlers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, please tell the next generation and forever. Even if I die, I never die.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Like the.
tell together, tell the stories. All
Mm-hmm.
right. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, very thanks to God to I met you like this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much.